Imagine completing high school in just 1 year. Now, imagine doing it when you're only 8 years old. For most of us, that's the stuff of science fiction. But for one young man, it was just the beginning. This is the incredible story of Laurent Simons, a name you might not know yet, but one that could very well change the future of humanity. At just 15 years old, Laurent has achieved something most people only dream of in a lifetime. He has earned a PhD in quantum physics. That's right, a doctorate in one of the most complex fields of science, before he can even legally drive in many countries. This accomplishment officially makes him one of the youngest PhD holders in history. But if you think this is where his story peaks, you're in for a surprise. His ultimate goal is far more ambitious, even revolutionary. He wants to unlock the secret to human immortality. Laurent recently stood before a panel of experts at the University of Antwerp and successfully defended his doctoral thesis. The topic: Bose polarons and superfluids and supersolids. Now, unless you're a quantum physicist yourself, that probably sounds like a mouthful. To put it simply, he's been studying matter at temperatures colder than deep space, where particles start behaving in bizarre and wonderful ways, acting like a single switch. This area of physics is at the absolute cutting edge, exploring phenomena that could redefine our understanding of the universe. But Laurent's journey to this point has been anything but ordinary. Born in Belgium and now living in the Netherlands, he was identified as a prodigy from a very young age. His academic path has been less of a steady climb and more of a vertical launch, while other kids were learning multiplication tables. Laurent was blitzing through his entire high school curriculum in about a year, graduating at the tender age of 8. By 2019, he was on the verge of breaking a world record. At 9 years old, he was about to become the youngest person ever to earn a university degree. He was studying electrical engineering at the prestigious Eindhoven University of Technology. However, a disagreement with the university over his graduation timeline led him to drop out just before finishing. The university felt he needed more time, but Laurent and his family believed he was ready. It was a small bump in the road for someone moving at light speed. Undeterred, Laurent simply switched gears. He enrolled in a bachelor's program in physics at the University of Antwerp. A standard degree there takes 3 years. Laurent finished it with distinction in just 18 months. Think about that. He condensed 3 years of intense university-level physics into a year and a half, all while he was still a But why stop there? While his peers were navigating the challenges of middle school, 12-year-old Laurent was already starting his master's degree in quantum physics. A typical master's program takes 2 full years. Laurent devoured all the required courses in the first semester. He spent the second semester working on his thesis and completing a high-level internship in quantum optics at the world-renowned Max Planck Institute in Germany. It was there, amidst some of the brightest minds in physics, that a new passion began to form. He started to see the powerful connections between the abstract world of quantum physics and the very tangible world of medicine. His master's research was fascinating, exploring the theoretical link between certain quantum states and black holes. He was essentially using the lab to model cosmic phenomena. After earning his master's, most people would take a well-deserved break. Not Laurent. He felt he hadn't even begun to scratch the surface of his potential. He immediately began his PhD, telling a TV channel, "After this, I'll start working towards my goal, creating superhumans." This wasn't a new idea for him. Since he was 11, Laurent has been openly talking about his fascination with human immortality. He calls it his end goal. It sounds like something out of a superhero movie. But for a mind like his, it's a serious scientific pursuit. He believes that by replacing biological body parts with artificial, mechanical ones, we can extend life, perhaps indefinitely. He sees it as a puzzle, a grand challenge to be solved, and he's methodically acquiring the tools to do it. So, what kind of mind does it take to even conceive of such goals at his age? Laurent has a tested IQ of 145. According to standard scales, this puts him in the highly gifted category. But numbers only tell part of the story. It's his relentless curiosity and drive that truly set him apart. He isn't just smart, he's on a mission. Immediately after defending his PhD in physics, he didn't even take a day off to celebrate. He and his father returned to Munich, Germany, where he is already enrolled in his second doctoral program. This time, He's diving into medical science, with a specialization in artificial intelligence. He's systematically building his knowledge base, first mastering the fundamental laws of the universe through physics, and now learning to apply that knowledge to the human body through medicine and his plan is to lead a team of specialists to develop the technology for creating these artificial body parts. He recognizes he can't do it alone, but he intends to be the visionary, the architect of this new frontier in human existence. He wants to bring together the best minds from around the world to work on this single, audacious project. The question of immortality has captivated philosophers, scientists, and dreamers for centuries. For Laurent Simons, it's not a fantasy. It's a research project. He's approaching it with the same logical, step-by-step process he used to earn a PhD in quantum physics at 15. First, understand the system, in this case, the universe. Next, understand the specific application, the human body. Then, develop the tools, AI and mechanical engineering to make the changes. His journey is a powerful reminder that age is just a number and that human potential can be truly limitless. While the rest of us were learning to navigate the world, Laurent Simons was learning to rewrite its rules. Whether he succeeds in his quest for immortality or not, one thing is certain. He's a force of nature, and his journey is one we should all be watching. What he does next could shape the future for all of us. Thanks for watching. If you were fascinated by this incredible story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content about the amazing people and ideas changing our world. See you next time.